overnight, we received those horrific visuals of the atrocities committed by Putin and his Russian soldiers in Bucha, Ukraine. We see bodies strewn throughout the streets. We've seen them thrown in shafts. We see women have been raped. We see children's toys being strewn throughout the streets. We see a human body totally disrespected. This is now genocide. It is genocide. It is genocide. What Putin and his soldiers have committed in Bucha, and I'm pretty sure that this is not the end of it. There will be others as well, where they've tried to hide bodies, tried to then escape, tried to make sure that bodies can't be identified, that families can't bury their loved ones. This is an atrocity. This is something that the international world cannot tolerate. This is not the world that we want. Therefore, we, the Australian Federation of Ukrainian Organisations and the Ukrainian World Congress in the 65 countries that we are represented, are calling on all our governments to act now. We have to act strongly, indecisively. We have to give Ukraine the weapons that are required to fight this moron. He is a butcher. He needs to be brought before the courts. We, as the Australian Federation of Ukrainian Organisations, will today meet with our lawyers. We do have a group of lawyers headed up by William Lai QC to see how we can contribute to gathering evidence against this horrible, horrible act against humanity. This is not the world that we want. This is not the world that we deserve. What we deserve is a world where there is mutual respect, respect for the human body, and any murderer should be brought to justice. Putin is a murderer. The soldiers that committed this are murderers. They have to be brought to account. It's time to act now. We want a better world. If we want a better world, we have to act now. So the call out is there. To our associations throughout Australia, we suggest that you do all you can now to take this out to the broader public so people understand the atrocities that are happening in Ukraine. People call this war. This is not just war. This is genocide. It's time to act now. Slava Ukraini.